Hey, what's up everybody? I picked up some more junk. These are CDV-715 radiation detectors. These are not really Geiger counters. These are a little different than the previous video I did on these. These are very simple devices. They are meant to detect mega doses of radiation. Okay? They are not designed to detect minute doses of radiation. This is not a scientific measuring instrument. This is not something you use in a lab, not something you walk around finding things that are slightly radioactive. Okay, this is not what this was designed for. These were a very basic, simple device designed to tell you if you're exposed to any level of dangerously high radiation. So when these are in working condition, they will show 0 at all times. There's nothing in your house, hopefully, that would make this needle move at all. Okay? So why would you own one of these? Well, I like retro stuff. That's why I have things like this. But modern radiation detectors have integrated circuits. These don't. That means this is an EMP-proof radiation detector, whereas the modern ones are not. So something to think about, right? Do you want your radiation meter to be EMP-proof? Because I think you do. Anyway, so these work very, very simple. I can't imagine these things ever really failing, but they are 60 plus years old. So, you know, corrosion, weather, hot, cold, etc. will degrade the workings of these things to some degree. And this is how you set this up. So I bought several of these, and I noticed that none of them seemed to want to work properly. You'd put a battery in it, and the needle would move all the way to the right. Well, that's not normal, because that's obviously, there's no way, right? These aren't supposed to ever move, really. So anyway, the way these work is they take 1D battery, and you have an off position, and then you move it to circuit check, and that will take the needle to this circuit check position. Okay, now you have a 0 position. So the way this would operate is if you think you're in danger, you would turn this, you check the circuit. That basically just means you have battery in it. Then you turn it to the 0 position, and with this knob, let's say the needle was over here, you would turn this knob until it goes back down to 0. Okay, that would be your, like, I don't know, call it like a calibration or something like that. And then when you turn it, there's a scale. Okay, so this is theoretically designed to be able to meter at different graduations, right? It's just a scale that you're changing. The meter's not actually changing. Well, hi kitty kitties. You don't want me doing projects today? Okay, I know. So that's how these work in a nutshell. Again, you will never see this needle move unless you are in an actual nuclear disaster. And if you're in an actual nuclear disaster, I would imagine you would kind of already figure out you need to leave or take cover. But anyway, that's how these work. They're very simple devices, but with time, they degrade like every other man-made item. And this is what they look like inside. Very simple, but, you know, something to think about. It's EMP-proof. EMP-proof your life, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed.